Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Today we are continuing Ethereal Enigma, so yeah, let's hop right to it, shall we? He flicks his bangs out of his face with a smirk.
You must be really into it, or you wouldn't focus so much on it.
Mina makes a face.
Please, don't flatter yourself.
These two never stop, do they? I cough and the two of them look up. Were any of these clubs able to convince you to join them? Mina smiles.
No, I was sticking with swimming.
Yeah, and I'm not swaying from soccer. What about you?
About me, huh? I joined the science club. You can never have too much science in your life.
Nice, you went through with it.
Yep.
Well, I hope you have a lot of fun this year, cuz.
Thanks. I see Erin approaching us from the crowd. A determined look is carved across her face.
I have decided.
Okay, there we go. Taking a thumbnail. We blink. That's pretty abrupt. On what, a club?
Yes. I have finally found a place that understands my birthright.
What are you talking about?
Student council. You're looking at your new grade representative.
Oh. Ha! That's a good choice. That definitely sounds like the perfect role for Erin. Oh, cool. You'll be good at that sort of thing. She flashes me a grin.
Thank you.
Mina's face lights up.
I had no idea you were interested in student government. You should definitely run if that's what you're passionate about.
Kosei
Yeah,
nods.
you'd have my vote.
Erin lifts her chin with a smirk.
Huh, you see? Even this complete stranger would vote for me.
You mean Kosei? She blinks.
What's a Kosei?
Kosei sputters.
What? Are you kidding? We've been through this.
We have?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Silence.
We just spent the whole school day together.
More
We
silence.
literally all came to the club fair together as a group.
Oh.
She smiles and walks away, leaving him in the dust.
Seriously?
He clutches his treasure and flops onto the floor.
Why doesn't she realize I exist?
Mina stifles her giggle while I shake my head. I suppose you can get your revenge by not voting for her. Kosei sighs.
Oh, it's okay. I'd still vote for her.
The bell rings, signaling it's time to go back to our classes. Talk about timing. We follow the group of students back into the hall. Aylin seems excited now that she's decided on something she likes. As we take our seats in class, everyone is still talking about what clubs they're joining this year. Miss Salta enters the room and claps her hands to get our attention.
All right, settle down, class. I know you're excited, but we have some things to go over.
Everyone quiets down and Miss Santo begins her lesson. Second half of classes go by quickly. Soon the bell rings, signaling the end of the school day. Chairs scrape against the floor as everyone stands to gather their things. After treating my bag, I look around the classroom for Kira, but she's not here. She's not there. I hope she didn't forget about our revisit her shrine today. I didn't have a chance to ask her about it while we were in class. She's probably waiting for me out front. And as I was saying goodbye to my friends, I hurry out of the classroom and into the courtyard. Kira waits for me in front of the doors. Her bag is slung carelessly over her shoulder. As she waits, she frees her hair from the strap, letting it fall down her back. She glances at me as I approach. Hey.
Hi.
You ready to go? She nods. We head out of the courtyard and pass through the school gates. Soon we're on the path towards the shrine. Thanks for coming with me. Kira nods again.
I just hope that Mrs. Tanaka is there.
Same. I soon recognize the shrine gates in the distance. The closer we get, the more my stomach twists to knots. I really hope we get some answers this time. As if sensing my thoughts, Kira picks up the pace. When we arrive, the shrine is quiet. A few people wander the grounds, enjoying the tranquility. We head towards the offering box. That seems like a likely place for volunteers or staff members to frequent. Kira grabs something within her hand and momently holds it against her chest. What's that? She opens her palm to reveal an amulet.
It's for luck.
Ha! That's my thought. That's thoughtful. I remember Kira talking about how she used to make wishes at the shrine. It's nice of her to bring the amulet. I'm warmed by the thought. Thanks, Kira. I'm sure we can use all the luck we can get. I think I see the ghost of a smile as she closes her palm.
I thought so too.
We continue on our way. As we approach the offering box, someone exits, nearly running into us.
Whoa, sorry.
I glance up and see a guy who looks to be about our age. It's okay. We have to pass him when he stops us.
Oh, wait a minute. You're friends with Kosei Nakahara, right?
We freeze. How does he know that? I take another look at him. Although he wears the same school uniform, I don't recognize him. He must be an upperclassman. I glance at Kira, but she doesn't recognize him either. Yeah. His grin broadens.
Oh, good. I thought so. Can you pass on a message for me?
Who are you?
Sorry. I should have introduced myself. I'm Daisuke Miyamoto, and I'm on the soccer club.
Oh, I see. So that's how he knows Kosei. He must have recognized me from when I helped him Kosei
We
practice.
forgot to give these invites to everyone at tryouts.
He passed me an envelope.
Look, if you wouldn't mind getting this to Kosei, I'd really appreciate it. I've got a ton of people to hand these out to, and you'd be doing me a huge favor.
Sure, that's fine. He breathes a sigh of relief.
Great, thank you. That helps me a lot. I've got more people to track down, so I won't disturb you any longer.
He waves as he walks away.
Thanks again!
No problem. With a final smile, he jogs off. Kira looks after him, expressionless.
It must be tough trying to track down everyone from tryouts.
Yeah, he's lucky he ran into us. She nods. Anyway, should we go up to the box?
Yes, let's go.
Together we step up towards the offering box. The main hall is right nearby. From here I have a pretty clear view inside. I peek in, but there are too many people to spot anyone clearly. A moment later, Kira grasps my arm. Don't think about it too much. Kira's trying to get my attention, tell me something, that's all. There's no need to read more into it. I look over to her.
Over there. Is that the woman?
She points to an elderly woman sweeping the leaves off of the main path. Her gray hair is pulled into a low bun and her clothes look neatly pressed, but she doesn't look familiar. She's not the old woman I talked to. Maybe she's Miss
We could
Tanaka?
ask her.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to talk to her. She might know something. Kira nods. I lead us over to the woman, who blinks as we approach. Sorry to disturb you. Are you Miss Tanaka? Her eyes widen.
Oh, yes. Have we met before?
No, but we were told that you could help us. She sports into a knowing grin.
Of course. A beautiful couple like you two. I bet you've come to pray for a long and happy relationship.
Not this again. Why does everyone mistake us for a couple? I glance at Kira, who glances back at me. She tilts her head to the side, waiting for me to answer. Somehow I don't think she'd be so happy about me pretending we're together this time. No, actually.
No need to be shy. I was young once too, you know. In fact, you remind me a bit of myself when I was a youngster.
She winks at Kira, who blinks in surprise. Miss Tanaka sighs dreamily.
Oh, to be young again.
She looks back to reality and nods briskly.
Yes, well, you've come at a good time. The energies today are very strong.
The energy.
Yes, the ethereal energies.
We exchange glances, and Kira's eyes widen. My heart thumps loudly in my chest. I think we finally stumbled upon a lead. You heard of the ethereal energy too?
Of course. Only those who spend a lot of time at the shrine understand the inner workings. A young man like you must be very informed to have heard about it too.
I only heard a little about it. What exactly is ethereal energy? Miss Tanaka scratches her head.
That's a very good question. It's just the magic of the shrine, I think.
The magic of the shrine?
That's right. The thing that grants wishes.
Yeah, but what is that?
The ethereal energies.
Right, but how does that work?
You know, I'm not too sure. I never asked about it.
The excitement I felt a moment before quickly ebbs.
How did you learn about ethereal energy?
Oh, I overheard some people talking about it here at the shrine. Isn't that how you heard about it?
Sort of. Miss Tanaka knows about as much as we do. I look over to Kira, who seems to mirror my thoughts. I guess this is a dead end too. We may as well go back. I turn to Miss Tanaka. Well, thank you for all your help.
But I haven't done anything yet. Oh, wait here.
She shuffles off. A moment later, she turns and firmly places an amulet in my hand.
Here you go. Now go make an offering and you'll be blessed with a long and happy romance.
We really aren't a couple.
Hurry, hurry. The energy won't be here forever.
There's no point arguing with her. She's obviously convinced herself that we're a couple, and no amount of reasoning is going to change her mind. I may as well accept this so we can leave. Thanks, I guess.
No more dilly-dallying. Get to wishing.
Alright, we'll get going. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Take care, you two. Ali Otien, L'Oreal Dan Mali.
Kira and I freeze. Whatever she says is definitely not Japanese. In fact, I don't think it's any recognizable language. What's that phrase you just said?
Ali Otien, L'Oreal Dan Mali. It's a phrase I learned here in the shrine.
What does it mean?
I think it's a parting. That's how I've heard it used.
What language is that?
Miss Tanaka hesitates.
I'm not too sure, but I lived in Japan all my life and don't know much about other languages.
I don't know it either. But I know something that will. I quickly pull out my phone. Hey goggle. Ding. What does something mean? Unrelated articles pull up on my phone. Let's try again. What language is that? More random articles pop up, none of which have to do with languages. I type it out into translate, but that doesn't even return a result. If Google doesn't know it, then it's probably not a language from here. If it's not a language from here, then maybe it's a language from another world. It's not. I have a friend who may be interested in that phrase. Would it be okay if we came back to visit another day?
Please do. An old woman like me doesn't get too many visitors.
When would be a good day?
I'll be back here on Thursday.
Thank you, Miss Tanaka. We'll come visit then.
Oh, that would make me so happy. Don't forget to bring your girlfriend, too.
She's just a friend.
Yes, your girlfriend.
I don't think she'll listen if I try to clarify further.
I'll be there.
Kira must be thinking the same thing. Saying goodbye, Kira and I make our way out of the shrine. I feel lighter once we leave. Filled with renewed hope, Kira catches up as we turn onto the road.
I'm curious about what that phrase Mrs. Tanaka said means.
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling Aelin might.
You think it's a language she'd know?
Yeah, none of us recognize it. Even Google didn't know it. Kira nods, doubtful.
I wonder if Mrs. Tanaka learned the phrase from the ethereal energy woman you met that night.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's too much of a coincidence otherwise.
You're right. We reached the intersection where our paths split. Thanks for coming with me again.
I'm glad I did.
Hopefully we'll learn more next Thursday. I'll comment about the thing. Also, Star keeps insisting we're dating again. It's funny how that keeps happening to us, right? Kira nods. Either way, I hope next time she focuses more on our question and less on our dating
I think
status.
she will.
How come? She was very insistent today.
Because Erilyn will be there.
Oh yeah. Unless she thinks that Aelin is the fifth wheel.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, see ya. After a brief wave, we both head our separate directions. I pick up the pace and hurry home. My chest is nearly bursting with anticipation. I'm eager to tell Aelin we have a lead. I make it home breathless and aching. Immediately, I go up the stairs at a time. Up the stairs 2 at a time. Then knock on Ayla's
Come
door.
in.
She's lounging on a bed, flipping through a book when I enter.
Yes?
I was just at the shrine looking for that old woman when I learned a very interesting phrase instead. Would you like to hear it?
Is that what you interrupted me for?
She turns back to her book.
Your common phrases don't interest me.
Casual phrase, drop it. I shrug, finding equal indifference. No? Well, alright then. Turning towards the door, I call out. I guess I'll just go to someone else and wish them something instead. She responds automatically.
Malinodera Maliotin.
Then her eyes widen as she realizes what she just said. She's just straight up on her bed.
How do you know Hyamirian?
Is that what you speak in Belden?
No, it's an ancient language that's only used during formal services. Which makes you knowing it even more unusual.
Like I said, I went back to the shrine to see if I could find that old woman, but ran into someone else. She taught me the phrase. Aelin jumps to her feet. Her expression is serious, but I can hear the hope in her voice.
There's another Velden here?
There must be, otherwise how did Miss Tanaka learn it?
You must take me to them.
Miss Tanaka said she'll be back to the shrine on Thursday. We can go find her after school and ask who she learned the phrase from.
That's too far away. We'll go now.
It's probably not a good idea to keep disturbing her at work. She already agreed to a Thursday visit.
She'll be honored by a royal visit. Of course she'll make time.
You're not royalty here, remember? She's about to retort besides instead.
Fine. If that's when we have to visit, then so be it.
The excitement over Aelin sinks back onto her bed.
I'd like to be alone now, please. I have much to think about.
I can imagine. The possibility of meeting one of her people here must be exciting and nerve-wracking. Sure. Returning to my room, I get a head start on my homework. When I'm tired of studying, I take a break by browsing memes on Reddit. There's some crazy stuff on the internet. Eventually, it's late and time for bed. After washing up, I happily slide into bed. Feeling positive, I drift into a gentle sleep. I wake up on time the next morning, quickly get ready for the day. Maybe if I'm fast enough, I can beat Mina to breakfast. After I get dressed and gather my things, I head downstairs. To my disappointment, both Mina and Aelin are already sitting at the table.
Nice of you to join us.
Aelin ignores me, happily chewing on a steamed bun. It looks like Aunt Emika left us meat buns and sweet bean buns. I glance at her. Do you like it? She takes another bite and nods.
They're delicious.
I blink. That's the first time she openly admitted to liking something. Mina claps her hands together in delight.
I knew you'd like it.
Yes, you were right all along.
So Mina, how much convincing did it take before she tried one? Mina stares blankly.
None.
What?
Yeah, I just said they're good, and she tried one.
And she was right. They are good.
I narrow my eyes. So if Mina says something good, you'll trust her, but if I say something good, you'll think it's bad.
Indeed.
She answered that a little too cheerfully, chewing another mouthful. At least she's trying new things. How she got to trying it isn't important. The important thing is that we found an easy way for her to try new things. I smile. I'm glad you like it, Aelin.
Thanks.
Mina turns back to
Do
Aelin.
you really not have these back home?
Aelin shakes her head, swallowing her bite.
No, but rest assured that will change. Once I return, I'll instruct my chef to make them every morning.
Mina's eyes widen.
Chef?
Wow, look at the time. We better get going before we're late. I don't want to go down this road. Better get Mina distracted so she'll stop asking questions. Luckily, Mina checks the time.
You're right. Let's hurry.
Grabbing an extra bun, I sling my bag over my shoulder and follow the ghouls out of the house. Mina and Aelin continue to chat, and I tag a little bit behind. They really hit it off. I noticed them spending more time together in the house, too. We soon reach the school gates. Together, we enter and cross through the courtyard. Although we aren't late, we're cutting it close. Most students are already in class. Hustling, we head down the hall and into the classroom where we take our seats. Kosei greets us enthusiastically. I think I said that wrong. Full of energy first thing in the morning.
Hey guys!
Hey man.
I was worried you weren't gonna make it on time today.
Before any of us can reply, the instructor enters. We really did cut it close.
Good morning, everyone. Please get settled. Class is starting.
As we're taking attendance, Miss Santa clears her throat.
As I'm sure you all know, the election for grade representative on the student council is this week. And I'm happy to share that we have 2 students in our class running this year. Because of this, I'm delaying the appointment of class representative until the end of the election. Whichever candidate is elected grade representative will also be our class representative.
The room is soon abuzz with whispers and murmurs. Holding both titles would be an extra honor. A hand raised into the air. Miss Santa calls on the student.
What if neither candidate is elected?
Then the class representative will be chosen the traditional way, based on academic merit.
The student seems satisfied with the answer. That makes sense. That makes sense to me too.
Now, with that out of the way, let's get started with our first candidate.
Miss Santa glances down at her notes.
Mr. Jiro Osamu, whenever you're ready.
Juro immediately stands up in his seat, adjusting the thick glasses on his face. His uniform is staunch and neatly pressed. He even has an extra pen and pocket square in his pocket. His expression is serious as he nods to the class.
Thank you, everyone. I would take my responsibility as grade representative very seriously, and we use this opportunity to make school life better for everyone. I'll work to make sure we have the best materials we need for learning, such as new textbooks and chalk. But not just any chalk, the good kind that doesn't leave streaks when erased.
He raises his fist in emphasis, but only gets a couple of scattered claps in response. My eyes are drooping as he continues his speech. Even if I wanted to focus, his monotone voice makes it really hard. As I glance around the room, the classmates share my thoughts. Some have their heads in their hands as they lean on the desk. After what feels like an eternity, he sits back down. Miss Santa has a pained smile on her face.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Osamu, for that, informative speech. And our second candidate is Miss Erilyn Dawn.
The class raises sleepy heads as Aylin stands. She must have been serious about student council yesterday.
Yes, that's right. I'm running for grade representative. I hope to have your support. Thank you.
Class sits to attention at her short speech, looking hopeful again. Juro scoffs.
That's it? That's your opening remark?
I said all that was necessary.
You're not going to share what kind of platform you're running on?
My platform? It's simple. My platform is that of the people, by the people, and for the people.
There we go. The class erupts into whoops and cheers while Juro sits dumbfounded.
What? That's not how this works! That's not how any of this works!
His protests are drowned out by the applause.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Aylin flashes the crowd a throaty wink before sitting back down. Then she glances at me.
Not bad, right? I was born to be a leader.
That's so stupid. So moving. I'm swept up by the energy of the crowd and clapped wildly. Aylin looked so commanding. She spoke with such charisma and poise that I'm ready to vote for her. That was a beautiful speech, Aylin.
I know.
Miss Salto grins in amusement at the scene before her.
Thank you very much, Miss Dawn.
She claps politely before regaining control of the class.
Thank you for everyone's enthusiasm today. I hope you will all give your support to your fellow classmates. We'll get to hear more from each of our candidates tomorrow morning during the candidate debate.
Based on how today went, tomorrow's debate should be interesting. Aylin and Juro are 2 very different candidates. I'm curious to meet the candidates running from the other homeroom classes.
Now, let's begin today's lesson.
I refocus my attention on Miss Sato as she starts the class. Class goes by quickly.
Ready to go to lunch?
Sure.
You guys go ahead. I have to take care of something first. I'll meet you there.
Okay. I'll walk with Kosei to the cafeteria and we get settled at one of the tables. As I unpack another delicious bento from Aunt Emiko, the savory smell makes my mouth water. I can't wait to dig in. Kosei unwraps an onigiri and takes a big bite.
That was a crazy morning, right?
Yeah, I think the election will be exciting this year.
Me too. Erilyn's definitely going to win.
Of course she is. Definitely, her speech was perfect.
I know! Who knew you could say so little, but still mean so much?
Exactly. I think she'll do well. Kosei nods. I hear a thud behind me. We both look over to the source of the noise. 3 older students have gathered around the table, looming over an uncomfortable looking guy. He's skinny and small and his books are scattered on the floor. One guy, who I assume is the leader of the bullies, sits in the chair beside the scrawnier boy.
Rio, what's going on? I only got a 90 on that homework you did for me. It was supposed to be perfect.
I had to make some mistakes. If it was a perfect score, the teachers would get suspicious.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
Rio shrinks back as the older boy leans forward.
No, it's just a precaution.
The bully sits back up again and Rio lets out a shaky breath.
Well, that's not what you promised me. You promised me a perfect score. We had a deal and you broke it, which means you still owe me.
I'm sorry. I'll redo it.
The bully laughs, while his friends too laugh
Oh,
too.
it's too late for that. I'll have to take your lunch as compensation.
No!
Let's see, what's on the menu for today?
Rio reaches for his food, but the bully swipes it first. All Rio brought was a plain rice ball. It's even smaller than Kosei's. He eats the fruit in one gulp and frowns.
That's it?
That's all I have.
Well, you better come up with something fast because I'm still hungry.
Yeah, you messed up and you need to fix it. He's been very fair so far.
Rio gulps.
I don't have any money.
That's what everyone says until they suddenly have it.
I really don't have any.
I take another look at Rio. His uniform has been worn and washed so often that the colors have faded. It hangs loosely off of his skinny frame. My guess is that it's secondhand. I can see the patches where holes have been hastily sewn up. It doesn't seem like Rio is hiding any money. The bullies circle in on the boy.
We have to do something!
I look back to Kosei clenching his fist, his teeth gritted in anger. We should pack him up. You're right, that kid is about to get himself beat up. I get to my feet ready to act, but Kosei is already one step ahead of me. Before the bullies can do any further damage, Kosei storms over to them. I follow a few steps behind.
Hey, leave him alone.
The bullies are shocked for a moment, but their pride quickly turns to amusement.
Is this one of your little friends, Rio?
Rio shakes his head, too stunned to speak.
You already got what you wanted from him, so just leave him alone.
He still owes me.
He doesn't owe you anything.
The bully laughs.
Why do you care? Unless you want to pay on his behalf.
The bullies smile in a predatory way. They now surround Kosei like sharks. Kosei grins dangerously. The atmosphere is tense. The cafeteria has gone quiet.
You sure you want to start something with us first year? There's 3 of us and only 1 of you.
You mean 2 of us? I step up beside Kosei. He looks over to me, a strong determination in his eyes, and a half smile on his face. He nods and I nod back.
3 of us.
We all roar around at Mina's voice. She marches up to the bullies, getting right in their faces.
Back off!
The bullies pause, frowning.
Now you have little girls doing your fighting for you?
What, does that scare you? Are you afraid you'll get beat up by a girl?
She smiles threateningly. I can almost see the fire radiating off of her as her eyes glaze into the bullies. They stare Mina down for a moment, then back off.
Whatever. This wouldn't be a fair fight anyway.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Slowly they step away, kicking Rio's chair one last time. I hear them grumbling about not fighting a girl as they pass. I let out the breath that I'd been holding. We were lucky we didn't end up exchanging blows. Mina turns on us.
Oh my gosh, you could have gotten into deep trouble.
Somebody needed to stand up to them. They can't get away with bullying people.
What if you'd actually gotten into a fight, though? You could have been suspended.
But we didn't fight.
Yeah, only because I got here in time to stop it.
Two of them pause as Rio approaches us.
Thank you guys for your help.
No problem. Are you okay?
He nods.
Yeah,
Then he hesitates.
I don't know how I can repay you guys.
There's no need.
Yeah, as long as you're okay. Rio nods again.
I'm Rio.
Kosei.
I'm an adventurer, and this is Mina.
If you guys ever need homework help or something, let me know. I'm pretty good at tutoring.
He offers a weary smile. Kosei
Thanks,
grins.
man. We'll keep that in mind.
I'll see you around. Thanks again.
Rio collects his bag and exits the cafeteria.
Come on, let's get back to lunch.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this video. We're at the 30-minute mark, or 31 now actually. So yeah, I'm going to continue this series when I have a chance again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.